Sergeant McGee, Corporal Rice, and Private Bush, under the direct supervision of Lieutenant Colonel Eden and First Sergeant Dilcher. Tonight, the singing of the national anthem is by Isabel Crispin.
I don't give All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's volleyball game against Cyclones and the Cyclones and the Eagles.
Number 1, Shanice Crowder. Number 2, Riel Torres. Number 3, Ria Biddy.
Okay.
Number 4, Joviana Romero. Number 5, Elena Beagle. Number 6, Destiny Calderon Ruiz. Number 7, Araya Williams. Number 8, Carly Rose.
All right, looks like both teams are getting introduced right now, and the game will begin shortly.
Number 10, Lindsay Whipple. Number 11, Nicole Walker. Number 12, Jaden Oakland. Number 13, Shandy Henson. Number 14, Felix Ward. Number 15, Joanna Hoffman. The Eagles are coached by Joe Romero. And now the lineups for your Pueblo West Cyclones.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Cyclones are getting introduced now.
Senior captain, number 1, Relaine Manchego. Senior number 2, Mariah Ottaby. Junior number 3, Ashley Durant. Senior
Okay, well, we're going to begin tonight with a few stats of both teams. For the Pueblo East Eagles, they are state ranked 24. Their national rank is 11,337. Their team stats is kills per set is 6. Total blocks is 52. Digs per set is 1.5. Serving aces is 93. Aces per set are 2.2. And digs are 66. Pueblo West Cyclones state rank is 28. National rank is 1,494. Kills per set is 12.8. Their hitting percentage is .351. Total blocks is 76. Digs per set is a 14.3. Serving aces is a
Cyclones digs per set is 14.3. Serving aces is 125. Aces per set is 3.6.
Okay, both teams are shaking hands. All right, well, tonight you are being hosted by Gage and my partner,
Cassidy.
All right, looks like the game's just about to begin, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so before the game has started, we went down and talked to the head coach of the Cyclones and the head coach of the Eagles. And we asked them, the Pueblo West, of how they feel about their team is doing this season. And he said they're doing awesome, and they are definitely playing as a team as the season goes on. They have definitely grown together and know how to play with each other better since the beginning of the season. We asked the Pueblo East Eagles, how's the team doing this season? And they say that their stats don't show the potential they have, but they've definitely grown since the beginning and learned how to play together as a team. All right, game's about to begin. All right, Cassidy, how do you feel about tonight's game?
I think it's going to be a good game. I think both teams have a good chance.
Well, watching them practice, they're playing hard tonight.
They definitely are. Number 9, Faith White for the Eagles will be serving first.
And just showing a little breast cancer support by playing with a pink and white ball tonight.
Serve goes to Minigatti in the back row. Manchego sets up Hannenberg on the outside. It's passed up by Faith. Set out to Minigatti. It's blocked. Minigatti sets it back up. Manchego up for the hit. Number 9 tries to get under it but can't get there. Cyclones get the first point.
Well, that's a good thing. Cyclones are definitely leading off with a good start.
Manchego serving first for the Cyclones.
You know, watching Manchego over the few games, she is definitely one of their main servers.
Minigatti hits the ball over, and Cyclones get the point.
Manchego still serving.
She serves the ball to the left back. Number 9 sets up outside hitter. Garcia passes it up. Manchego sets up Hannenberg, who tips it over. Passed up by their libero. Tipped over by number 10. Minigatti sets up Rumpf on the outside. Hit off of number 9, Faith White. And Cyclones get the point.
Manchego still serving.
Serve goes barely over. Hits off of number 10, Lindsay Whipple's back. And Cyclones get the ace.
That was a dirty play. That was a dirty play.
Definitely was.
Number 10 was not ready for that. She looked surprised when it hit her back.
Coach calls a timeout for the Eagles.
Cyclones making their way back onto the court. Cyclones this season definitely have been playing strong. You can definitely see from the beginning of the season to now that they have learned how to play as a team. Cyclones cheerleaders are definitely trying to get the crowd fired up for tonight's game.
Manchego will continue to serve for the Cyclones while Eagles make their way out onto the floor. Serve goes to number 11, their libero, and Cyclones get the point. It'll be an ace for Manchego.
Number 11 just could not make it to the ball, and it went right into the corner pocket.
Manchego serves the ball to Watley in the back row. Number 10 up for the hit. Garcia passes it up. Manchego sets up rump on the outside, and it's tipped over. Looks like number 7, maybe number 9 was in the net. Cyclones get the point.
Manchego still serving.
Serve goes to Watley in the back row. That'll be an ace for Manchego. And the Cyclones lead 7-0 here in the first set.
Cyclones are definitely starting off with a strong plays.
Manchego serves the ball to Watley once again. White sets up outside hitter number 10. No communication in the back row between Audeby and Garcia. Eagles get their first point for tonight.
Hope maybe the Eagles can bring a comeback and catch up to the Cyclones.
Number 10, Lindsay Whipple serving. Audeby passes it up. Manchego sets up Minigatti. Whitley tries to get under it. Whipple, my mistake. Cyclones get the point and lead 8-1.
The Eagles' main coach did not look happy about that play.
Garcia will be serving for the Cyclones. Serve goes to number 4. White sets up outside hitter. Audeby passes it up. Sherman sets up Minigatti. Blocked by right side. Eagles get the point. Number 8, Carly. Number 6, serving. Rump gets the kill. Cyclones lead 9-2. Minigatti serving. Serve goes to Watley in the back row. Number 4 up for the hit. Garcia digs it out. Sherman sets up Emery on the outside. Number 4 sets up middle hitter. Manchego sets up rump on the outside, and she hits it into the net. Eagles will get the point on that play.
Eagles are trying to bring it with a comeback, trying to catch up to the Cyclones.
Number 5, Elena Vigil, serving for the Eagles. Garcia passes it up. Emery up for the hit. Nobody can get under the ball on the Eagles side, and Cyclones lead 10-3.
It looks like there was no communication under the ball, and the two people try to slide in to get it.
It was great effort by both of them. Amanda Daniels serving for the Cyclones. Serve goes to Watley in the back row. Right side up for the hit. Garcia tries to pass it up. Can't get it to the setter. Eagles get the point. Cyclones still lead 10-4. Number 4, Joviana Romero serving for the Eagles. Sherman passes it up. Manchego tries to get under it, but can't get there. Eagles are making a comeback.
Both sides seem not to be too cheered up at the beginning of the game.
Manchego sets up Emery on the outside. Vigil tries to get under it, but can't get there. Cyclones lead 11-5.
The Eagles' main coach is definitely not happy at the score right now.
Number 5, Olivia Sherman serving for the Cyclones. Number 4 sends it over. Minigati passes it up. Manchego sets up. Emery on the outside. Looks like the hit will be good. Cyclones get the point and lead 12-5.
Eagles main coach is now yelling at the players to try to do better.
Sherman serves the ball to middle back. Number 10 up for the hit, and it's blocked. Comes back over to the Eagles side. Number 7 sends it over. Manchego sets up Emery on the outside. Hit off of number 3's hands and goes out. Cyclones get the point.
Their spikes are definitely getting them their points right now.
Sherman serves the ball to middle back. Outside, right side hitter up for the hit. Tipped over by Manchego. Number 5 tries to get under it, can't get there.
Cyclones are bringing the game tonight in this first set.
Sherman serves the ball to Whipple in the back row. Sent over by Bibby. Hannenberg tips it over. Romero passes it up. Number 5 sends it over. Manchego sets up Daniels in the back row. The libero sends it back over to the Cyclones. Tipped over. Right into the hole, and Cyclones lead 15-5.
Eagles do not have any communication on the court. They're leaving gaps open for the Cyclones just come in and score. They definitely need to learn to play learn more how to play it as a team to win this game.
Sherman serves the ball to Romero. Number 10 up for the hit. Sherman sets it up. Looks like Manchego is in the net. Eagles get the point. Cyclones still lead 15-6.
Let's see if the Eagles can bring a comeback.
Watley serving. Minigati passed it up. Emery up for the hit. Looks like it'll be good. Cyclones get the point.
Eagles get the ball, and then the Cyclones get it right back. This is definitely not looking good for the Eagles tonight.
Audeby will be serving for the Cyclones. Serve barely goes over. Number 5 tries to pass it up, and it'll be an ace for Audeby. Serve goes to Romero. So, Eagles get the point.
On that last play, the Cyclones went to hit it over. It did not touch anyone on the Eagle side and went out of bounds, and the Eagles got the point. It is now 17 Cyclones, 7 Eagles.
Faith White serving. Audeby passes it up. Hannenberg up for the hit. Number 9 sets it up on the outside. Number 8 passes it over. Manchego sets up Minigati. Watley passes it up. Right side up for the hit. Audeby digs it out. Hannenberg tips it over. Ball's tipped back over by number 8. Hannenberg hits the ball right back over. Right side up for the hit. Looks like number 12, Malia Minigati, was in the net.
That's the second time someone on the Cyclone side has been in the net. They need to stay out of the net.
Eagles serving. Minigati up for the hit. It'll be a kill for Minigati. Cyclones lead by 10, 18-8.
Minigati tonight has been a nasty kill person. She has gotten 4 kills in total just in the first set.
Looks like we're back to Manchego serving. Serve goes to Watley. Number 9 sets up number 10 on the outside. Garcia passed it up. Tipped over by Bowser, and it goes out. So, Eagles get the point.
Smart play on the libero, not touching the ball and letting it go out to get the point for the Eagles.
Lindsay Whipple serving for the Eagles. Serve goes to Audeby. Manchego sets up Minigati on the outside. She hits it into the net. Eagles will get the point. Cyclones still lead by 8.
Just wasn't a good spike that time.
Whipple serving. Audeby ducks because she thinks it's out, but The ball drops in, and Eagles get the point.
Barely makes it into the outside pocket. Barely.
Whipple serves the ball to Ottoby again. Ottoby passes it right back over, and it goes out. Eagles get the point. Cyclones still lead 18-12.
With the Eagles getting a comeback, the Eagle side is sharing up a little bit.
Garcia passed it up. Hannenberg passed it to Minigai. She tips it over. Number 4 up for the hit on the Eagles side. Ottoby passes it up. Hannenberg up for the hit. Ball comes back over. Minigatti up for the hit. Goes out. Eagles get the point. Looks like they're making a comeback.
It does.
Cyclones need to step up their game.
They do. Minigatti has hit the ball out multiple times now.
Ottoby passed it up. Tipped over by Manchego. Looks like there's some confusion out on the floor. Eagles coach doesn't think it touched the ground, but refs are calling it. Cyclones get the point. Garcia serving. Yep. Number 9 sets up right side hitter. Ottoby passed it up. Manchego sets up Minigatti, who tips it over. Watley passed it up. Sent over by number 4, Romero. Sherman up for the hit. Watley sends it over. Looks like Manchego was over the line. And Eagles get the point.
On that last play, the one before that just happened, the one where the Eagles says that the ball didn't touch the floor from where we're sitting, it looked like 3 people slid in. The ball went right past all 3 of their hands.
Sherman up for the hit, and it goes out. Eagles get the point. Calderon serving. Serve goes out, and Cyclones get the point and lead 20-15.
Eagles are rarely making a comeback, and I don't know what happened. They just lost the grip of their comeback, and Cyclones now have the ball.
Minigatti serving. Goes to Watley in the back row. Number 9 sets up outside hitter. Tip back over. Ball sent over by right side hitter. Emery up for the hit. Number 9 sets up outside hitter. Romero blocked by Sherman and Bowser. Cyclones get the point.
Sherman and Bowser have been doing an amazing job with their blocking of the balls.
It looks like the Eagles coach called a timeout.
Cyclones cheerleaders are trying to get the crowd fired up. It's working. All right, with the Cyclones score at 21 and the Eagles at 15, looks like Cyclones might have this first set in there on their side. If Eagles want to win this, they definitely have to step up their game. And I can see how the Eagles main coach was talking about. Their stats doesn't show how they play together as a team, and looking at them now, they definitely know how to play together.
Both teams make their way out onto the floor. Minigatti serving for the Cyclones. Watley passes it up. Outside hitter. Looks like it's tipped by Bowser. The Eagles will be number 5, Elena Vigil. Serve goes to Sherman in the back row. Manchego sets up Emery. Set up by Bowser. Sherman will get the kill on that point.
On that last play, when the Eagles had tipped it back over, number 12, Minigatti ran out and saved it and brought it back for the Cyclones to get that kill.
Great effort by the Cyclones.
That was definitely an amazing save.
Daniel serving for the Cyclones. Serve goes to Watley in the back row. Number 5 sets up outside hitter. Garcia passes it up. Manchego sets up Emery on the outside. The hit will be good, and Cyclones get the point.
Romero on the Eagle side could just not save the ball from going out. It went off her hand and out to the outside of the court.
Cyclones need to push 2 more points to win this set. Serve goes to Watley in the back row. Number 5 sets up right side hitter. Minigatti digs it out. Amanda Daniels pops it up, and it's sent over by Sherman. Number 5 sets up middle hitter. Goes back over to the Eagles side. Minigatti passes it up. Sherman up for the hit, and it'll be a kill for Sherman.
Well, at this rate, it looks like the Cyclones will have the first set and a 1-point lead. 1 set lead.
Daniels still serving for the Cyclones. Serve goes to Watley in the back row, and that'll be an ace to win the first set.
Oh, first set is to the Cyclones. All right, team switch inside. Let's see if the Cyclones can keep this energy up and just win this match. You know, both sides were doing good that first set, and like I said before, the main coach of the Eagles was saying that their stats really don't show the knowledge and the playability of the Eagles side. And watching them, you can definitely see their stats do not show the skill and impressiveness of the Eagles liberos and their main players. So we're going back to some questions that I asked the main coaches before the game. I asked them, I asked the main coach of the Cyclones if the Cyclones think that they'll be making it to state. And, you know, he said that there's no definality of them going to state, but, you know, that's the goal and the dream for them to return to state this year. I asked the Eagles side of who their strongest players were, and he gave me multiple different answers. Number 4, Jovian Ramiro was one of his, he said, was one of their main players. Number 6, Destiny Calderon is another one of their main players. He said that she is definitely one of their main spikers and their main kill person. He said that number 10, Lindsay Whipple, was their main server. He says that she has served many aces for their side and has won them a couple of sets. So Cassie, how do you feel about that first set?
That was definitely a good set. It looked like the Eagles were going to try to make a comeback, but Cyclones weren't going to let that happen. No,
Cyclones, as soon as the Eagles got the ball, they brought it right back to their side to win that first set.
It was definitely a good match. Kind of nail-biting.
It was. Yeah, there were
one point.
Yeah, there was a few points in there where the Eagles looked like they were going to bring it back and pass the Cyclones, but the Cyclones said, nope, that's not happening tonight. Cyclones are definitely trying to keep their 11-1 and make it 12-1 and hopefully make it to state this year. Cassidy, any key players that you see out on the field?
I would say probably Hannenberg and Minigatti. They've had, I think, the most kills out there tonight, along with Sherman. She's had some really good hits. Yeah,
I think Cyclones have their few key players, but, you know,
I think
they play good as a team.
Yeah,
like,
they play really good as a team.
They don't need, like, Eagles don't have communications, neither do Cyclones. Cyclones just know how to play together. Like, they know what to do before it even happens.
Teamwork is definitely key, like Coach King said.
Yes, it is.
And he was right about how they work together so well.
He was. All right, well, 10 seconds left on the countdown. Both teams have made their way out onto the court, and the second set will begin now.
Looks like we'll have Audeby serving first in this set for the Cyclones. Serve goes to middle back. Number 6 up for the hit. Garcia tries to get under it. Great effort, but she can't get there.
Eagles getting the first point of the second set. Eagles are definitely feeling the burn from the first set loss, so they're going to try to win this second set.
Number 10, Whipple serving for the Eagles. Passed up by Garcia. Manchego sets up Minigatti on the outside. Barely goes out.
Smart play off the libero of moving out of the way and letting it go on the outside.
That was a tough call for the line judge.
It was.
Manchego sets up Hannenberg, who tips it over. Watley tries to get under it, can't pop it up, and Cyclones get the point.
Cyclones are bringing the ball back into their side, trying to get a good lead off of the 1-2 points lost right now.
Manchego serving. Ball barely goes over, and number 10, Whipple, tries to get under it, and it goes right in the hole. Cyclones get the point, and that'll be an ace for Manchego.
Score's now 2-2, and it's all tied up.
Manchego serves the ball to the libero, Watley. Set goes to right side hitter, and it's tipped right into the hole.
Right past the two main blockers. You know, that was a very impressive play.
Calderon serving for the Eagles. Serve goes short into the net, and Cyclones get the point. Looks like we're tied up.
3-3.
Looks like Garcia will be serving for the Cyclones. Serve goes to Watley in the back row. Ball goes straight into the net. Great effort by number 4 trying to send the ball over, but Cyclones get the point.
Ball just came a little too short. It hit the net, and, you know, they couldn't get another hit in there.
Garcia serves the ball to Watley in the back row. Number 4 up for the hit. Goes back over to the Eagles side. Number 10 sends it over. Ottoby passes it up. That'll be a kill for Sherman.
Sherman has definitely been playing good tonight.
Garcia will continue to serve. Serve goes to Watley again. Number 9 sets up number 7 on the outside. Minigatti can't get under it.
Eagles are making 2 subbings in on their side.
Number 5, Elena Vigil serving. Serve goes to Garcia. Manchego sets up Sherman on the outside. Number 3 sets up Watley in the back row. Sends the ball over. Rump gets the kill on that play.
The Cyclones are leading 6. Eagles are losing by 4, or losing by 2, and the Eagles have 4.
Minigatti serves the ball to number 4. Manchego passes it up. Garcia sets up Emery. Watley tries to get under it, can't pass it up. Cyclones lead 7-4.
Cyclones are putting a big lead between the Eagles.
Minigatti serves the ball to right back. Number 7 tries to pass it over and can't get it there.
They just ran out of hits and just couldn't do anything on that last play.
Minigatti serves the ball to number 4. Double hit called on, looks like number 4, Romero for the Eagles.
Okay, looks like the Eagles' main coach called a timeout. Both teams have made their way off the court and are in their huddles. Cyclones have put a 5-point lead between the Eagles. Cyclones lead 9. Eagles have 4. Cyclones won the first set. If you're just now joining us, my name is Gage. I'm joined here with my partner,
Cassidy.
And this is the Cyclones versus Eagles volleyball game, girls volleyball game. All right, Cyclones have made their way back onto their court. Eagles are still in their huddle talking to their main coach. You know, last set, their main coach didn't seem happy with that first set.
No, I don't think he was. I think he was looking for more cooperative.
Yeah, he was definitely
teamwork.
looking for more point gainage. He started yelling at the players because of their non-cooperation and verbal speaking to each other.
Minigatti serving. Serve goes to Romero. Watley sends the ball over. Minigatti passes it up. Manchego sets up Sherman. Looks like it'll be a kill for her.
Another kill for Sherman. She has gotten a total of 6 kills tonight.
Minigatti serves the ball to Romero. Left side up for the hit. Looks like Rump, my bad, was in the net. And Eagles get the point.
Okay, Cyclones are 10, Eagles are 5. Eagles need to step up their game and get a comeback if they want to win the second set.
Romero serving. Serve drops in right in front of Garcia.
Libero decided to move because she thought it was going out, but it just made it on the inside pocket, and the line coach called it in.
Garcia passed it up. Sherman up for the hit. It'll be another kill for Sherman.
Sherman is on fire tonight.
She's going to keep racking them up.
She is. She definitely is. You know, I really think it's good that they're supporting breast cancer. We're playing with the pink and white ball tonight.
Definitely, and they all got their pink little bows in their hair.
Their pink bows in their hairs.
Great support.
Yes.
Daniels serving. That'll be an ace for Daniels as number 2, Torres, can't pass it up.
No communication on the Eagle side. She hit the ball right into an open spot where there was nobody to help get it up.
Daniels serves the ball to number 2 in the back row, and she ducks, and it goes out. Watley serving for the Eagles. Serve goes to Minigatti. Manchego sets up Sherman on the outside. Number 10 up for the hit. Daniels tries to get under the ball. She gets her feet twisted up there. Couldn't get under it.
The two blockers just barely tipped it up just far enough so that they couldn't get another hit off.
Watley serving. Serve goes to Sherman. Manchego tips it over into the hole. Once again in Cyclones lead, 13-8.
That is the 4th time she has done that. State Eagles are literally leaving blind spots open for them just to tip it right over and get a point.
Sherman serving for the Cyclones. Number 5 sets up, outside hitter. Tipped over by Daniel. Tipped over. Daniel sends the ball back over. Manchego up for the hit. Hannenberg up for the hit, and it looks like she was in the net. Barely touched the top of the net.
You know, that would have been her first fight, her first kill of the night, but she was barely into the net. That's really is sucky.
Number 9, Faith White serving. Serve goes to Minigatti. Emery up for the hit. That'll be a kill for Emery tonight.
That's Emery's first kill tonight.
Ought to be coming in for Emery in the back row, and she'll be serving.
That last play, number 8 was on the ground, and she was barely able to slide out long enough to give Emery the time to kill.
Number 10 up for the hit on the Eagles side, blocked by Minigatti and Hannenberg. Number 6 up for the hit. Eagles can't get it over the net, and Cyclones get the point.
That is the 4th time Minigatti has been able to block a hit off the Eagles and tip it right back over.
Audeby serves the ball. Number 6 passes it up. Number 10 up for the hit. Hit goes out, and Cyclones lead 16-9.
Cyclones are really playing a big lead between them and the Eagles. Cyclones 16, Eagles have 9.
Audeby serves the ball to number 8, and she sends it right back over. Cyclones get the point.
Cyclones lead in 17, Eagles 9.
Audeby serving still. Serve goes to number 2, Torres. Number 6 up for the hit. Blocked by Manchego and Hannenberg, but it hits off of their hands and goes out.
You know, you can't block them all. Sometimes that happens.
Whipple serving. Garcia passed it up. Minigatti up for the hit.
4 hits. That's a point for Cyclones. All right, looks like Manchego will be serving for the Cyclones.
Serve goes to right back. Number 4 up for the hit. Rolls on the top of the net and drops on left side where nobody was at.
Eagles are definitely getting lucky with a few of these points.
Calderon serving. Hannenberg up for the kill. Looks like it'll be good.
That's Hannenberg's first kill of the night. Second kill of the night.
Garcia serving for the Cyclones. Number 9 sets up. Number 7 on the outside. Blocked by Sherman and Bowser. Goes back over. Ball is sent back over by the Eagles. Minigatti up for the hit. Passed up by number 9. Number 4 up for the hit. Garcia passes it up. Manchego sets up. Minigatti. Nobody else can get to the ball as it rolls on Eagles' side.
All Cyclones need to do is rally up 5 more points, and now it will be the second set win. If the Eagles want to win this set, looks like Cyclones' main coach called a timeout. If the Eagles want to win, they have to step up the game, learn how to play better together, and they need to scramble up 9 points just to tie up. So, Cassie, how's the second set going?
It's going pretty good. The Cyclones are definitely still working together as a team. Eagles are still needing to cooperate more as a team.
Yeah, they do. They seem to be getting a little better as the game has gone on. Cyclones are still playing with major heat from the first set win. That is definitely giving them a little more power than the Eagles. Eagles are probably a little down for that first set loss. But if the Eagles can scramble up 9 points and make a comeback, they could win the second set. Always a possibility. It's never set in stone of who wins the set.
Pueblo West is definitely a tough team, and
Yeah,
East was determined to come out here and just do the best they could.
Yeah, talking to the main coach of East, he said that they know what Pueblo West is all made out about, and they've came prepared to try to win this.
Garcia serves the ball to Watley in the back row. Number 8 tries to send the ball back over, but it comes back over on Eagles' side. Cyclones lead 21-11.
Eagles just could not get that ball over the net. You know, during that last timeout, they called the Cyclones cheerleaders were definitely winding up the crowd.
Garcia serves the ball to Watley in the back row. Number 9 sets up. Number 4 on the outside. Bowser up for the hit. Number 8 sets up. Romero on the outside. Ought to be passed it up. Manchego sets up. Minigatti. Great effort by both girls, number 4 and number 11, the libero. The Cyclones get the point.
They just could not get under it and get the ball up enough to make it over the net. Cyclones 22, Eagles 11.
Garcia serves the ball to right front. Up for the hit.
Ball goes out.
Looks like Cyclone number 12, Minigatti, was in the net.
Eagles get the ball. The Cyclones 22, Eagles 12. Let's see if the Eagles can hold on to the ball long enough to make a comeback.
Vigil serving for the Eagles. Audeby passes it up. Manchego sets up. Sherman on the outside. Tipped off of Eagles' hands and drops out on Cyclone's side.
Eagles just cannot keep a hold of that ball. Cyclones should somehow manage to get the ball right back onto their side and keep a lead.
Minigatti serves the ball to right back. No communication between number 5 and number 11.
Libero literally just backed off the ball and let it bounce right into the floor. All right, Cyclones just need one more point for the second set win.
Number 4 up for the hit.
And that is second set win.
Cyclones win the second set. One more to win the match. Eagles definitely need to come out and work harder.
They do.
Work more as a team.
They do. There is no communication. If they can learn to speak to one another, they could possibly win a set and try to take this into a fixed set.
Hopefully Cyclones can just clinch this.
Yeah,
clinch this third set.
Cyclones have been really doing good tonight, and if they keep it up, they could just bring this last set home win for the match. All right, so one final question that we asked, me and my partner here, asked the head coaches before the game, and I screwed up on my part. I asked them how they feel about being undefeated, the Cyclones, and apparently they have one loss that I had no clue about. But they said that even though they have their one slot, they're number 1 in the state, so they're happy about that. So yeah, head coach is really happy about that. He laughed at me that I walked up and said how they feel about it being undefeated. You know, that was just a miscommunication on my part and the resource that I got it from. We asked the Eagles main coach of how the team was feeling tonight in preparation for tonight's game. And they're saying they're feeling good. They understand that the Cyclones are a hard team to play. They understand that the Cyclones' communication. They understand that the Cyclones have good communication and know how to play together. So they say that they can be prepared to play their hardest, try to work together as a team, and try to humble up a win. But you know, looking at how the game's going on, Cyclones might just bring this last set home and win the match. You know, Cyclones have been doing amazing this season. All right, Cassidy, how do you feel about that last set?
That was a great set. Cyclones showed great effort. Along with the Eagles, there were some tough plays. Cyclones are definitely hitting really hard. It's hard to get under the ball sometimes.
It is.
It's hard to pass it up.
The Eagles, from their first set to their second set, they definitely were getting a little more aggressive towards their plays. They were speaking sometimes and not speaking the others, but when they communicate, they know what they're doing. They can definitely play better as a team. Cyclones are amazing. Last set was probably one of their best sets that I've seen them play. They were able just to get what they needed to get done and just finish up that set with a win. All right, Eagles are serving first.
Looks like Faith White serving. Garcia passed it up. Minigatti up for the hit. Dug out by Watley. Sent over. Hannenberg up for the hit. Looks like
number 10
tipped off of number 10's hands, and Cyclones get the point.
Just barely went out. Hit the
left side.
Yes.
Yeah,
thank you.
hit the left side.
Hit the left side outer pocket.
Manchego serves it over. Number 10 passes it up. Number 10 up for the hit. Double hit called on their setter on the Eagles side, and Cyclones lead 2-0. Manchego continues to serve. Serve goes to Watley. Number 8 up for the hit. Audeby passes it up. Garcia chases it down. Manchego sends the ball over.
Smart play.
Barely goes out.
Smart play by the libero, just moving out the way and letting it go outside.
That was definitely great effort. Audeby passed it up. Rump up for the hit. Libero spikes it over. Hannenberg tries to get up and tip the ball over, but it drops in front of her.
Just really didn't make it high enough to send it back over to the Eagle side.
Garcia passes it up. Minigatti up for the hit. Looks like it'll come back over and drop on Cyclone's side.
That was an amazing block by number 6, able to bring it right back over to the Cyclone side and get their point. Us Eagles leading 3, Cyclones 2.
Garcia passes it up. Manchego sets up. Rumpf on the outside. She sends the ball over. Number 9 sets up. Outside, she tips it over. Garcia tries to get under it. And Eagles get the point and lead 2-4.
Their head coach must have had something really important to them, because this third set, they were playing together as a team and leading by 2.
Whipple serves the ball to Audeby in the back row. Minigatti up for the hit. It'll be a kill for Minigatti. And Cyclones get the point.
7th kill tonight. Minigatti is on fire. All right, Cyclones 3, Eagles leading by 1. Eagles have 4.
Garcia serving for the Cyclones. Serve goes to Watley in the back row. Romero up for the hit. Garcia sets up Minigatti on the outside. She'll roll it over. Barely hits number 9's arm. And Cyclones get the point and tie it up 4-4.
Cyclones are bringing it back to them. Eagles definitely had a good start. Garcia serves the ball to right back. Romero up for the hit.
Manchego tries to slide to get under the ball.
You know, them blocking, their blocks have been a little on the lacking side. They seem to block it and get it to where no one is at so that no one can get under the ball and bring it back up.
Calderon serving. Sherman up for the hit. Looks like it'll be good. Cyclones tie it up 5-5. This is definitely going to be a close match.
It will be. The Eagles' main coach must have said something, or they must be getting better at communication because they are playing way better in this third set.
Menegatti serves the ball to number 8. Romero up for the hit. Manchego sets up Rump on the outside. It'll drop right in front of number 4 as she tries to go up for the block.
No, number 4 just couldn't get it out. Number 7, looks like number 7 and number 4 bumped into each other and caused that.
Number 9 sets up outside hitter, Romero. The hit will go out. That was another tough call for the refs, for the line judge. That could have been called either way.
That was really close.
Menegatti serves the ball to right front. Ball is hit into the net by number 8, Carly Rode.
Number 8 just couldn't get it over.
Cyclones lead 8-5. Looks like we're making a comeback. Menegatti serves the ball out. Maybe I spoke too soon.
All right, the head coach on the Eagles side is calling out 2 subbings on their side.
Looks like Vigil will be serving.
See if the Eagles can bring it back.
Serve goes to Garcia. Manchego sets up Sherman. Watley sets up Romero on the outside, and it goes out.
Number 4 sends it right over the net and out to the outside.
Daniel serving for the Cyclones. Daniel serves the ball to left back. Emery up for the hit, and it'll be a kill.
Second kill of the night. It's nice to see someone else getting a few kills on the team. Eagles head coach is calling a timeout. Oh yeah, with Emery being the only sophomore on the team, it's nice to see that she's able to get up and keep up with the big dogs.
She's definitely worked hard for that spot.
She has, like I said, being the only sophomore on a senior and junior team, she definitely has worked hard to be on this team. Cyclone side cheering up the Cyclones cheerleaders, trying to cheer up their crowd.
Lots of hard work put in by all of the girls.
It is, both sides. Both sides. You know, Menegatti has been doing nothing but killing tonight. She is on fire with that. All right, both teams have made their way back onto the court.
Daniel serves the ball to Watley in the back row. Number 5 sets up right side hitter. Manchego sets up Emery on the outside again. Ooh, nice up by Watley, and no communication. And the ball drops right in between number 5. Looks like number 5, Vigil, and Bibby. Daniel serves the ball a little too hard, and it goes out.
You know, Cyclones have had a very good serves tonight.
Romero serving for the Eagles. Serve is dug out by Menegatti. Emery up for the hit. It'll be another kill for Emery.
Emery's trying to rack up those kills.
Sherman serving for the Cyclones. Serve is short into the net.
And that's the second time Sherman's done that tonight. You know, some serves are perfect, some serves aren't. It's just how the game goes.
Watley serving for the Eagles. Serve is really short. Drops right in front of Garcia. She can't get to the ball. And Eagles get the point.
That'll be an ace for the Eagles. I think their first ace of the night.
Watley serves the ball to Menegatti. Passed back over the net. Number 6, Calderon. Calderon hits the ball out. Cyclones lead 13-9.
13-9. Cyclones are definitely putting a lead between them. Ottaby is serving.
Serve goes to Watley in the back row.
Number 5 sets it up.
Manchego sets up Minigatti on the outside. That'll be a kill. That was a really good hit.
That was a really close to the line. She was able to spike it right between everyone and just get on the inside pocket.
It was a really smart play.
That was really smart. That was her 8th kill tonight.
Ottaby serves the ball over. Number 6 tries to pass it up and hits the ball into the net. Cyclones lead 15-9.
There's no communication. It literally just bounced off one person to the next and right up to the floor.
Ottaby serves the ball to middle back. Ball is tipped off of Manchego's arms.
That was a nice try at blocking. It just didn't work out for the Cyclones that time.
Number 9 serving, Faith White. Serve goes to Garcia. Tipped over by Manchego. Passed back, right back over by Watley. Daniels up for the hit, and she hits it into the net.
I think the Eagles have learned about Manchego and her tipping. She has been nasty with that tonight.
They're starting to cover that hole more.
Yeah, she has been doing that the whole set, past 3 sets.
Hannenberg up for the hit. Number 9 sets up. Outside hitter. Another double hit called on her.
They lose track of who hit who, and it's a big confusion on the Eagles' part. All right, Manchego is serving.
Serve goes to Watley in the back row.
Number 9 sets it up.
Sent over by Watley. Garcia sets up Bowser on the outside, who rolls it over. Number 10 sends the ball over. Minigatti up for the hit, and it'll be another kill.
9th one of the night. Minigatti has been doing nothing but killing tonight. All right, Manchego is still serving. Serve goes over the net. And right into the
left back hole. Yes, that would be an ace for Manchego. Serve goes to Watley. It hits off of her face and goes out. That's another ace for Manchego.
Manchego's gotten 3 aces tonight. Very impressive.
Cyclones lead 19-11.
19-11.
Only 6 more points to win this set.
And the match. Cyclones have came out with fire and teamwork tonight, and have definitely deserved this to win.
They've worked hard for it.
They have. Who knows? Eagles might surprise us somehow and get this set win. Never know.
They could have a great comeback.
I've seen it happen before. It definitely can happen. All right, Cyclones have made their way back onto the court. Eagles are still in their huddle talking to their main coach. Maybe the main coach can have a little words of wisdom and pump up his team to try to win this set and bring it back for them. Looks like Eagles are making their way back onto the court. Manchego is still serving for the Cyclones.
Manchego serves the ball to Wiley in the back row. Blocked by Hannenberg. Hannenberg up for the hit, and it'll be a kill. That was so much excitement on the Cyclone side. So much excitement.
That was an amazing comeback on that hit. The block over to the Eagles sent it back over to the Cyclones, and then Hannenberg with the kill. That was very impressive.
Manchego serves the ball. Number 10 up for the hit, blocked by Hannenberg.
Lost control of the ball.
Yeah, totally lost control of that ball.
Hannenberg is probably their best blocker. That she has blocked every single hit that has been on her side.
Junior Ashton Duran subbing in for Ottoby in the back row.
All right, Manchego still serving.
Serve drops in the right back. Cyclones, that'll be an ace for Manchego, and Cyclones lead 22-11.
That was an amazing ace by Manchego. Cyclones only need 3 more points for this set, win, and match.
Manchego serves the ball short into the net. Eagles get the point.
Like I said, it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it really does suck.
Whipple serving for the Eagles. Serve goes to Garcia. Manchego sets up Minigatti. Passed up by Watley. Ball sent over by middle back. Monique Cly up for the hit. Ball doesn't go over.
Number 11 out instincts just kicks it. Just out of instinct. It's just something.
Whipple serving. Serve goes to Duran in the back row. Tipped over by Hannenberg. Number 6 up for the tip. Ball sent over. Ashton Duran digs it out. Hannenberg will get the kill on that play.
That was impressive saving by the Eagles. They were able to save it 2 times from it being blocked and sent back over to their side by the Cyclones.
Garcia serving. Serve barely goes over the net. Drops in between number 8, Carly Road, and number 9, Faith White.
All right, Cyclones just need 1 more point for this set, win, and match.
1 more point.
You know, looking at this might just be game.
Garcia is definitely looking for the ace right here. Number tipped over by Minigatti.
Yeah,
Cyclones win.
That's game. That's match.
Looks like Eagles were in the net. Cyclones clinched that match.
Very, very good match between the Cyclones and the Eagles.
Great teamwork.
It was great teamwork by the Cyclones. Great teamwork by the Eagles. Overall, a very good game.
All right. That'll be it for tonight. Have a great evening.
Y'all, good night, ladies and gentlemen.